What up, T?
Hey, what up, Mason?
And the Crack Joker!
Y'all, look. Y'all social media game is up.
Yeah.
I like the little.
Oh yeah, you been seeing stuff?
Like they have with something by like dance in front of it, so it catches your attention.
Yeah.
Then it's one of whoever thought of that is smart.
That's the new social media.
I like that.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, they advertise.
I like it.
You brought a Crack Joker with you too. We just want to introduce him first before we get into everything with him.
Absolutely. We got my main man, Trav Curry. Yes. Trav Curry.
Trav.
Yes.
TC Top Cat.
How y'all doing today?
That's
Good.
okay.
How are you?
That's cool.
I'm good.
That's old cartoon from the 60s.
Okay.
Top Cat.
Yeah.
I heard that. I never seen it.
You heard it? Really? You heard of Top Cat? Damn! That's like 63, 64.
Wow. Yeah.
Those are the good
Yeah,
ones.
I heard of it as well.
You have?
I grew up listening, watching, and listening to old school stuff, so we just grew up listening and watching stuff.
That's cool.
I just watched a cartoon. And it came on there.
Top Cat. It was the only one because it made sense to me, so I could watch that
Okay.
because it made sense. They did scenarios, and Top Cat would figure them out. He's like Tony Roney.
Yeah.
Tony Roney's like a Top
Figure out
Cat.
the
Yeah,
equation.
he's the leader of the gang.
I love it.
That's why he's the Black Tony Starks of comedy. So we start with
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Oh man, Mason, we at
And Trav,
1,000.
if you want one of those, go ahead.
Yeah.
They're cold, okay.
We at 1,270
You
subscribers.
laughing. That's still going up.
Trav, he started with
You
nothing.
going up.
This is good, Tony.
Going up.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
been 5 years.
Yeah.
This is good.
We are.
You going up. You going up.
Thank God I'm an underachiever.
No, this is fun though.
Yeah.
When people come to the YouTube channel, what do they see?
They see the comic vibe. They see the Detroit comedy legends. They see the Crack Jokers, and they see what we're doing behind the scenes
Good.
in the comedy. Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit
Okay.
about the movie.
The movie is I'm putting the script in, and I'm about 40 pages deep.
So now you're writing it, right, Tony?
Yeah, I'm writing
the
it.
whole script.
I'm writing the whole script.
What-
You found a program.
Yeah, what program?
Yeah. It's
Is it free?
it's practical.
Can you send it to me?
I sure
How
will.
about letting him tell you what it is first?
He wouldn't let him
Yeah,
go.
it's practical scripts. Yes. Yeah, it's an app, and
You've been writing.
yeah,
And it's
I've
free.
been-
They're not gonna ask my
No, you gotta pay for this. Yeah, but they'll give you a trial, and then they'll cut you off, and by that time you didn't put in half the script. You're like, hey, let me find this $35 right now.
You're like, no, don't get
I
it
li-
twisted.
No, this is
They
they give you a free trial.
He said you 30 pages
Oh my God.
into your script.
Yeah,
And they cut you.
That's how they got me. Yes, you
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh, there.
will.
But you're now 40 pages in.
Yeah. I'm,
How many pages do they say you need?
Anywhere 90. It's like a page a minute, so a 90-page script would be 90. A 90-minute movie would be 90 pages, so a 2-hour movie would be 120 pages. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
There you
okay.
go.
Practical, so it's 35, about that much.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
What's up? Okay.
All right. So listen.
Yeah.
It's Crack Joker time.
yeah.
Where are we starting this week?
We had this Friday and Saturdays. We had
Trav is on this show?
Yes, he is. It's his birthday weekend, so
Yes,
Trav is
sir.
doing so much this weekend, and he gonna squeeze some comedy out too.
You how'd you get into comedy?
Just growing up naturally being funny, then I'm like watching David Mann.
Yeah.
I'm watching him perform. I'm like, I want to give it a shot.
Yeah.
David,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, everybody don't think he's funny. Like,
No, he's a character, but it's like I've
He-
never
he
seen
do-
him stand.
oh no, he got a couple
That's
of
the
his
good
sets on YouTube. So I was watching one of
Yeah.
his sets on YouTube, and I'm
Yeah, he
like,
do stand.
yeah,
That's the first David Man we've ever had in the studio. Like anybody ever said David Man. Normally like Chappelle and stuff.
yeah, I grew up watching them, but because I wanted to start off clean, so I was just YouTube watching clean
I
content.
got you.
And that got I wanted to start off clean, but I made a little detour. Now I can do a mix of clean and non-clean.
How long have you been at this?
5 years on off and on, but really more on than off.
Yeah. You really want to do it if you've been doing it 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Ice Cube said if you've not done 5 years, you ain't really trying to do it.
Yeah, once I got my first laugh, I'm like, oh yeah, this is addictive. It was one laugh, but hey, I got it.
Wow. So you're working starters this weekend.
Starters and Tony V's,
Both this weekend.
both this weekend.
Oh,
About
you
to
gonna
celebrate my
work
birthday
out.
on the right way.
Yeah, that's right. It's your birthday. You celebrating it both places?
Yes, sir.
That's cool. Tony,
You should be
starters?
proud of yourself to do what you love to do on your birthday. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
That's really cool.
That is true. What were you doing, or what do you think you'd be doing? Because you were doing it off and on, you've now gone full blast.
Yeah, what I'll be doing if I wasn't doing comedy? Ooh, Lord Jesus. Probably I was in the factory like before this,
Okay.
and I work for a cable company. Can't say which one because some of the stuff is in my act, so I ain't trying to get fired.
That's cool. Oh, you still work for them?
Oh yeah, I still work for them.
There we go. You cannot get
I
fired.
can't
You
name
better
drop.
not.
Can't name drop.
No, you better not. But that's fascinating. Oh, I know you got some stories.
Man, some of these customers. woo.
I know. Tony, this is good Plymouth. We start laughing when we get to starters.
Yeah, Friday and Saturdays. Friday with Camila, Saturdays with Wayne Mack at 8:00 showtime, and it's a 2-for-1 before 8:00. So 2 people for $20 before 8:00, and show up, and we're gonna show out.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and make sure you get there because we also got the casualty scent. We got the Tony Roney's smoke, and you can, if you buy your tickets at the door, we give you a free spray. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you buy
You
your
saying
tickets
that
at the door, you get the spray for free.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you didn't
Yeah.
say nothing about that. It gets rid of the weed smell
Yes.
And cigarettes.
and
And
it's-
Absolutely.
cigars.
and cigar smoke.
Yes.
Any kind of bad smell, especially that candle.
Well, it's not a bad
I was
smell,
gonna say,
but
weed
it just
smell.
smells
And that just make your house smell good instantly.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care what's going on. If you just fry some fish,
Yeah.
like that candle,
Yes.
boom, it's
Oh,
looking good. It
Absolutely.
just knocks it out. I've never seen nothing like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because like my you know, I'm sorry.
I got it.
Yeah.
Tony,
Yes.
you're saying when I buy a ticket at the door,
Yes.
Plymouth or Tony V,
Or Tony V.
Yeah.
you're gonna give me a spray free?
Well, the first 10 people.
First 10 people, both places. All right, give me the Tony V sketch.
Well, we'll be at Tony V's in 2 weeks. So
That's coming.
yes.
But this week,
Yes, this
Starters,
weekend starters on Plymouth. It's going down, and if you want some spray or the candles, go to c-tee.com, c-tee.com, and get your spray or your candles.
Tony Roney and the Crack Jokers.
Yes,
Yeah.
My brother, happy birthday to you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that. Appreciate
yeah, man.
that.
Thanks for sharing your story with
Oh,
us,
no.
too.
Happy
Man, I'm glad to
birthday
have you.
to ya.
Crab, that's gonna be fun. And he's gonna celebrate his
Happy
birthday this
birthday.
weekend.
Oh,
To
yeah.
ya.
And hit
Happy
the
birthday
stage.
to you.
Tony Roney and the
Hey,
Crack Jokers.
And make sure I want to give a big shout out to my girl Muffin at Central Kitchen.
Muffin!
And
Muffin.
that's inside Central Market on 8 Mile and Patton.
Where you can also get tickets.
Yes, you can get your tickets. I'm going there right now and leave a big stack of tickets for the Mother's Day show and Friday and Saturdays as starters.
Good. And our heating and cooling.
Yes,
Yeah,
good
shout them
helpers,
out.
heating and cooling. My
Good
man
helpers.
Kip, yes, absolutely, and casualty scent.
He's
Yes.
gonna beat me up, but he's a hell of a heating and cooling specialist.
Absolutely,
He's
yeah.
amazed. Don't be saying that. Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
He knows
absolutely.
this dude knows his job.
He really does. Yeah.
Okay, I'm supposed to say this. These people
Yeah.
came to do service.
Okay.
They wanted $7,000. He did it under 1,000.
Oh man, he's the best.
Okay, he's gonna kill my ass.
Yeah. He's the best, man. Always support.
Name him again, Tony.
Good helpers, heating and cooling.
You can call him and find him. Just look him up. Just punch him up. You'll find
Absolutely,
him.
you sure can.
Heating and cooling help. They're the best.
That's
You're gonna say real quick, Angie.
No, I got to make an announcement. Tonight we kick off our podcast, Solutions Not Slogans, and my marketing manager said we have one more pass for our special studio audience. So if you can be there tonight, text the word slogan. Text slogan to 810-231-5943. That's 810-231-5943. I've got one pair of tickets left.
Tony,
Yeah.
listen.
Yes.
You came in. We took care of starters.
Yeah.
Tony V's is next week.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You had 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She had 4 hours to mention what she just mentioned.
Yeah.
I did it earlier.
Tony, have a good one.
I love you. I love you,
Absolutely.
Detroit.
Trev, have a good birthday.
And-
man.
and-
Happy
for you, I will.
birthday.
And Tony Roney's comic vibe.
105.9 Kiss FM.
That's hilarious.
I did it earlier. Just in case. Okay.
Download it today in the Google Play app.
All right.
We're going to take a photo real quick. He said, I'm not saving my kids.